How in the world has this got a 2? Look at it. Whoever graded this needs firing. There's the tiniest little fold in the bottom here. You can see it just there. But otherwise, good centering, nice corners. You look at the card in general, it's slightly off center, nothing too major. But a 2? You've got to be kidding me. I'm gonna have to crack this open because there's no way that I'm gonna leave this card as a 2. It's gonna have to be graded, but it's just such poor grading quality from PSA. They're so inconsistent as well. I mean, I've got some of my other first edition Shadowless cards here just to go through it because it's frustrating me, to be honest. But this has got a 2. As I said, I've shown you the card now. I'll then go on to a PSA 8 card. So this card has somehow got an 8. You look at the top here, you've got massively off center with this big white top border. The bottom one is quite thin. You look at the hollow on this one, and actually, I'll try and get it in the light so you can see it. Look at that! Someone's bloody run a pen across it or something. That's got an 8, but this is a 2. PSA want to have a word with their graders, that's all I'm saying with it. You turn over on here and look at the back of this one, and again, it's off center, top to bottom. You've got whitening across here. To be fair, there's no fold, but a fold, yeah, it's got the smallest one at the bottom. You probably think that would take it to a 6. I mean, I think a 6 would be harsh on this card, to be honest. And then we go to another end of the scale here, so I'll look at my Alakazam. Now, this one actually, not too unfair on its grade. It's off center, definitely, but apart from that, the hollow is pretty much perfect. The back is looking really nice. One little white mark up the top here, but apart from that, pretty much perfect. This is a good standard of grading. You look at the grading number on this one though, and then put it over to this one. These have been done within 100 cards of each other. It's probably been on the same submission, but how has that got a 2? I just don't understand it. And this is an 8. I do like PSA, and I think I've got like 700 cards with them at the moment, but they really need to up their game. I know they're under a lot of pressure and they've got a lot of cards and the backlog is ridiculous and that's why they're shut. But if they start putting cards out like this on a regular basis, people are going to stop using them. I mean, I have got other sorts of grading. So here I've got a 7 from Beckett. Now I like the Beckett cases, but their grading hasn't been consistent in the past. Their lower grades aren't that good, but you get to like the 9s and the 10s and you know you're getting quality from them. And I'd probably say the same with PSA, to be honest, apart from the really early cards that they did. But when I see a grade like this, it just makes me want to stop sending cards there, because you think about how much one of these costs up front. You've then got a year to 2 year wait to get it graded, and then when you get it back, you get it back as a 2. It's just ridiculous. I hope they see this and do something about it, to be honest.